Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix, and this is my second episode for the weekend. This is a sports weekend. I'm covering sports. It's always fun. And for this particular article that I'm covering, it threw me off because of the article title, and I'll go into that in a second. But first, I have to do the social stuff. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. KIRWKC on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.com/KIRWKC. If you're watching this on YouTube, okay, got lots of saliva coming up here. Lots of saliva coming up. Okay, let me slow down and lick my lips. If you're watching this on YouTube or Daily Motion, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you will know when I upload new episodes for Keeping It Real with KC. And also you will know when I upload my daily thoughts, which are the supplement to the Keeping It Real with KC show, which is a weekend show. All right. This article is about Ian, or maybe Ian. Everyone says it differently. Rapoport, he announced a suspension. Now, the article that I have found, it says NFL Network's Ian Rapoport announced a suspension. Men's grooming product reportedly at root of ban. That's why I picked this article, because I'm like, men's grooming product. I haven't even read this article yet, so we're going to find out together. Because why would someone get suspended for a grooming product? Unless you were doing it on air. But that doesn't make sense. Anyways, let me go ahead and get to this. And I found this, both my articles, the one that I covered with Pacquiao and McGregor for the first episode this weekend, and this article, just for sourcing purposes, I found it on Sporting, T-I-N-G, Sporting News, plural, news.com. That's where I found it at. So if you want to, for those who are into sports and those who want to look at the article that I read, and eventually that is going to change. Eventually, I will make it do what it do, where we can read together. But during the interim, we have Walgreens. Hopefully somebody got that joke. All right, let me go ahead and get to this. All right, for the article. NFL Network reporter Ian Rapoport announced late Friday that he would be off air for the next 2 weeks. He did not spell out why he had been suspended until October 22nd, only saying that he had posted something on social media without clearance from NFL Network, which went against its guidelines. If it was on his own personal social media, who? All right. New York Post media columnist Andrew Marchand later reported that the ban was for Rapoport posting an ad for the Manscaped lawnmower, a razor designed to trim male pubic hair. Okay. Before Marchand's report, there was speculation that Rapoport was banned for retweeting a report that the Titans players held an unauthorized workout days after being sent home from the team's facility because of ... You already know, I'm not even going to bring it up. Fellow NFL Network reporter Jane Slater sent a tweet essentially confirming the Manscaped commercial was the reason for the suspension. Slater later deleted her tweet, but there's this thing called screenshots. In the internet, we keep everything. So I'm about to read the deleted tweet. So the tweet said, backstory. Sad that it took me reposting his Manscaped IG video for this to rise to the level of severity. To be very clear, I thought it was funny, and I'm not okay with my friend and colleague getting punished for it under false guises of double standards, is what she tweeted. But that tweet has been deleted. With the topic as sensitive as male grooming being part of the story, there were, of course, puns, many, many puns. Marchand got it started. The people in his replies felt the need to cut up too. This is Bush League, someone tweeted. Thought that product was to help keep you from getting nicked. Some sharp wording here, Andrew. Real smooth. Rapoport did not say whether he was also ordered to stay off of social media or to not report to or not report for NFL.com. And that is all for that article. Honestly, I think people need to lighten up. I really do. And people just take things too seriously. Especially in 2020. This is the last year people need to take things so seriously. This is the year where, hold on, I was about to say something. You know what? Bump it. I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. This is the year that you just need to grab a bottle. And I don't even drink, but I'm drinking water right now. I grabbed this bottle. Okay, I have to take a sip of water. But I'm joking saying grab a bottle, of course. But this is one of these years where I'm sure you've heard the saying, you have to laugh to keep from crying. For some people, that has been the case. I don't like when things are so serious. And for the NFL, it would be different. Let's say that he worked for Oxygen Network or something like that. And his audience was a female audience. Then you take certain things into consideration. But he works for the NFL Network. His audience is more than likely, and this is just me. I haven't seen the numbers. I haven't seen the demographics, but I'm just using a little bit of critical thinking here. And I'm not saying that women don't love sports, because that would be an insult to women. Just like I'm not saying gay people don't love sports. That would be an insult to gay people. There are plenty of women and gay people that love sports. There are plenty of women and gay people that are actually in sports professionally. One of my friends used to date one of the Atlanta Falcons. So there. But we know the demographic is mostly and more than likely men. And from a male point of view, I don't believe many men would care if someone posts something about manscaping, in the sense of where they would clutch their pearls and be like, oh my God, how could he do that? I don't see that reaction happening. I really, really don't. So companies need to just chill. Everyone needs to take a breath. And I'm with her, even though she deleted her tweet. I'm not going to delete this video. I'm with her. I don't think that he should have been suspended for 2 weeks for posting that video advertising that product for manscaping on his social media. If you don't like it, don't go to his social media. It's kind of that simple. That always amazes me with people on social media. It's like, if you don't like something, don't go to their page. There's plenty of people that I don't too much care for on social media. I don't follow them because I don't care. It's not that serious. And if you're following people that you don't care about, or if you're just looking for something to be mad about, you have too much time on your hands. You really do. And there are other issues at play. But for him being suspended from the NFL Network for 2 weeks, I don't agree with that. And I wish there was a way for him to fight it, but more than likely, he's probably one of those types that doesn't want to rock the boat, where it's like, oh, well, it's only 2 weeks. Let me just go ahead and consider this time off vacation, and I'll just go back and da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to take the L, instead of being like, you know what? I'm about to fight this. Let me see if I can get my attorneys to go through all the stuff I signed and see if I can find an out clause in here where I'm allowed to post what I want to post, to do whatever, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Obviously, he's not going that route. Me, I keep him on retainer. So, but yeah, I don't agree with that. But he's suspended for 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. Anyways, and that's so weird. They said October the 22nd. Why did they say October the 22nd? Oh yeah, he's suspended until October 22nd. I don't know why my brain was thinking they found out October 22nd. I'm like, wait a second, today's October the 10th. How in the hell did... Okay, slow moment. I have too many things on my mind today. But yeah, he's suspended until October 22nd. And I read that from the article, so I'm pretty sure that was clear. But just in case it wasn't, I'm making it very clear now. So that's all we have on that. This is my second episode, my only 2 episodes for this weekend for Keeping It Real with KC, and it is a sports weekend. Thank you to all of those who have been liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all the other good stuff, especially the people who listen to the podcast, because as I always say, I have a ton of podcast listeners, but people don't watch the video. And the crazy thing is that one would think people will watch the videos more than listen to the podcast, but it's the other way around. And the only reason I do the videos is just to have more real estate on social media. And so people can see my face, because as my muse, Whitney Houston, said, show what you look like, when she was talking to Wendy Williams during that interview. Because if you have an opinion about something, you need to be willing to show your face and not hide behind some crazy avatar or this or that and remain anonymous and everything else. If you have an opinion about something, you have to be willing to show your face. But that's another episode for another day. During the interim, thank you to everyone for all of your support. I really appreciate it. Until next time, be blessed.